The Inca Empire began as a small, isolated mountain tribe, nestled high in the rugged Andes. Over time, they transformed themselves into one of the most powerful and sophisticated civilizations in the ancient world. In less than a century, they expanded their reach at a breathtaking pace, a feat that continues to astonish historians and archaeologists alike. Through a combination of military might, diplomacy, and clever alliances, the Incas conquered neighboring peoples rapidly, stretching their domain thousands of miles along the spine of the Andes, from present-day Colombia all the way to Chile and Argentina. The Incas excelled at both strategy and organization, integrating diverse cultures and languages into a single, efficient system that allowed them to govern such a vast territory. They built an extensive network of roads, storage houses, and administrative centers, connecting distant regions and ensuring resources could be moved quickly across the empire. At the heart of it all was the Sapa Inca, regarded as a living god and the absolute ruler who governed from Cusco, the navel of the world and the spiritual and political center of the empire. Without a written language, the Incas developed quipus, intricate knotted strings, to record numbers, keep track of resources, and manage the complex affairs of their vast empire. Inca society was highly structured and organized, with every individual assigned a specific role, from skilled farmers tending terraced fields to priests performing sacred rituals for the gods. Their rapid rise was matched by their advanced engineering, innovative farming terraces, breathtaking mountain cities, and a deep reverence for the natural world that surrounded them. The Incas worshipped the sun, mountains, and rivers, believing that divinity was present in every aspect of the world around them. Their ceremonies and temples reflected this profound spiritual connection. Just before the Spanish arrived in the 1500s, the Inca Empire was at its absolute peak, with millions of subjects and a thriving, bustling society. The speed of their ascent is rivaled only by the tragedy of their fall, as the arrival of the Spanish brought devastation and upheaval to this once mighty civilization. Yet, the legacy of the Incas endures. In the stones of their cities, the traditions of the Andean people, and the enduring spirit of Peru that still echoes through the mountains. The story of the Incas is a testament to human ingenuity, resilience, and the extraordinary power of unity and shared purpose. Their journey from obscurity to greatness remains one of history's most remarkable tales, inspiring awe and admiration to this very day. The Incas were master engineers, visionaries who shaped their empire with ingenuity and precision. Their understanding of the land and ability to adapt to its challenges set them apart from other ancient civilizations. They built the Capac Ñan, a vast road network stretching over 25,000 miles, connecting distant corners of their mountainous realm and uniting people, resources, and cultures. These roads crossed scorching deserts, tangled jungles, and dizzying mountain passes, overcoming some of the most extreme terrains on Earth. Ingenious suspension bridges, crafted from woven grass, spanned deep canyons and roaring rivers, linking the empire's farthest reaches and allowing safe passage for travelers and messengers. These roads were reserved for official use. Chasqui, elite relay runners, sped along the trails, delivering messages and goods with astonishing speed, ensuring the Sapa Inca's word traveled swiftly across the land. Thanks to this system, the Sapa Inca could dine on fresh Pacific fish in Cusco, hundreds of miles from the coast, within a single day, a feat that amazed even their rivals. The Capac Ñan was more than a road. It was a symbol of Inca power, discipline, and their remarkable command over the Andean landscape. At the heart of Cusco stood the Coricancha, the Temple of the Sun, its stone walls once covered in sheets of gleaming gold that reflected the light of Inti, the sun god. Inside, golden statues and a dazzling garden of precious metal plants honored Inti, filling the temple with a radiant glow and awe-inspiring beauty. The temple's brilliance was legendary, said to dazzle all who entered and leave visitors speechless at the sight of so much gold. Coricancha was the spiritual and ceremonial core of the empire, where priests performed rituals to honor the sun and ensure the prosperity of the Inca people. It showcased the Incas' devotion, their artistic mastery, and the immense wealth that flowed through their empire. Even today, the temple's legacy glimmers in Cusco's stones, a reminder of the Incas' enduring spirit and achievements. The Incas' engineering genius and artistic brilliance remain wonders of the ancient world, inspiring awe in all who walk their roads or gaze upon their temples. In 1532, the Spanish, led by Francisco Pizarro, arrived on the rugged coast of Peru, their ships cutting through the mist as they set foot on a land rich with promise and mystery. Their arrival would forever alter the Inca world, shattering centuries of tradition and stability in a matter of months. The Incas, already weakened by a devastating civil war and the spread of unfamiliar diseases, faced a small but technologically advanced Spanish force armed with steel, horses, and gunpowder. Atahualpa, the new Sapa Inca, met Pizarro in the highland city of Cajamarca, confident in his army's overwhelming numbers and the divine power of his office. But Pizarro set a cunning trap. The Spanish launched a sudden attack, capturing Atahualpa and slaughtering thousands of his unprepared followers in a single shocking day. With their emperor imprisoned, the mighty empire was paralyzed, its leaders thrown into confusion and fear. Desperate to secure his release, Atahualpa offered a room filled with gold and 2 more of silver, the largest ransom ever demanded in history, a staggering fortune that stunned even the Spanish. Gold and silver poured in from every corner of the empire, temples were stripped bare, and sacred objects melted down, but the Spanish broke their promise of freedom. Fearing Atahualpa's enduring influence and the possibility of rebellion, they executed him after a sham trial, extinguishing the last hope for Inca unity. The Spanish then marched relentlessly on Cusco, the heart of the empire, and the Inca world collapsed into chaos and uncertainty. The conquest was swift and brutal, ending a vibrant civilization in just a few short years, leaving only ruins and memories in its wake. The Incas' treasures were melted down, their leaders lost to history, and their once mighty palaces left empty and silent. The tragedy of their fall is as striking as the heights of their rise, a story of glory and loss written across the Andean mountains. Yet the tale of the ransom and betrayal remains a powerful lesson in history, a reminder of the cost of greed, ambition, and broken promises. The Spanish conquest marked not only the end of an era, but also the beginning of a new turbulent chapter for Peru, where cultures collided and a new society slowly emerged from the ashes. The echoes of this encounter still shape the nation's identity, visible in its people, its traditions, and its enduring spirit. The Inca legacy endures, woven into the fabric of Peru, a testament to resilience and the enduring power of memory, even in the face of such profound loss. After the fall of the Incas, Peru endured nearly 300 years of Spanish colonial rule. The Spanish built Lima as the new capital, while Cusco remained a cultural heart. Churches rose atop Inca temples, blending Spanish and Andean traditions. This fusion created Peru's unique identity, visible in its food, festivals, and daily life. Independence came in the 1800s, but Spanish influence remains woven into the nation's fabric. Today, Peru's traditions reflect this blend, like the custom of wearing yellow underwear on New Year's Eve for good luck. Yellow symbolizes gold and the sun, wishing prosperity for the year ahead. Lima, the capital, is the world's second largest desert city, shrouded in fog but rarely seeing rain. Peru's quirky customs and climate are just part of its fascinating story. Modern Peru balances tradition with openness, especially in relationships. Public affection is common, and the law is progressive, fostering a relaxed social atmosphere. The Laco Museum in Lima features an erotic art gallery, displaying ancient moche ceramics that openly depict human relationships. This acceptance of history and human nature is part of Peru's cultural maturity. Friendships are celebrated with playful teasing and affectionate nicknames like gordo or flaca, signs of closeness, not insult. Such nicknames reflect deep bonds and a sense of belonging. Even terms referencing heritage or appearance are used lovingly among friends. This playful spirit is central to Peruvian social life. It's a culture where humor and affection go hand in hand. If you're enjoying this glimpse into Peru, share it with your friends. Peruvian women reflect the country's diversity, from the coast to the highlands and the Amazon. In Lima, you'll meet women of European, African, and Asian descent. In the Andes and rainforest, indigenous traditions thrive. Their colorful clothing and strong ties to the land are iconic. Beliefs and lifestyles vary, but pride in heritage and family is universal. Women are often the keepers of tradition, passing down stories and recipes. In romance, reliability and commitment matter more than grand gestures. Respect for family is crucial. Being introduced to relatives is a major step. Food, especially ceviche, is central to life and love, sparking lively debates over the perfect recipe. Sharing good food is an act of affection in Peru. Peruvian women value emotional and practical security in relationships. Dependability and trust are essential. They want a partner who's there through thick and thin. Affection is important, shown through words, touch, and thoughtful gestures. Consistent effort and making her feel special matter more than flashy gifts. Commitment is key. Many seek a serious, long-term partner. Loyalty and family involvement are highly prized. A sense of humor and getting along with her family are big advantages. Family approval can smooth the path to a lasting relationship. Ultimately, Peruvian women seek a true partner, secure, loving, and committed. Love in Peru is about building a future together, with laughter along the way. In the 1800s, Peru grew rich from an unlikely source, bird droppings, or guano. Seabirds deposited mountains of guano on coastal islands, creating a fertilizer in high demand worldwide. The Guano Age brought ships from across the globe and made Peru wealthy almost overnight. The government used guano profits to modernize Lima and pay off debts. But the wealth was fleeting. Guano was finite, and the boom relied on poorly paid laborers. The country failed to invest in other industries, spending the money as fast as it came in. When the guano ran out, Peru faced a major crisis. The Guano Age is a lesson in the dangers of over-reliance on a single resource. It brought brief prosperity, but also set the stage for future hardship. The story of guano is a reminder: easy riches rarely last. By the 1870s, Peru's guano reserves were depleted, and artificial fertilizers ended its monopoly. The sudden loss of income left the country in financial crisis. Tensions with Chile over nitrate-rich territory led to the War of the Pacific. Unprepared and weakened, Peru suffered defeat and occupation. The loss of Tarapacá province and its resources deepened the blow. The Guano Age's wealth vanished, leaving little behind. Peru's experience warns against dependence on a single resource. Today, the economy is more diverse. Mining, agriculture, tourism, and fishing drive growth. The guano boom's rise and fall is a lesson in resilience and adaptation. Peru's story is one of recovery and reinvention. The nation's future is now built on more than just a pile of bird droppings.